Are you making mistakes that your dog finds unforgivable? How would you even know? In this video, we'll explore 15 things a dog will never forgive. Ignoring these can damage the bond with your furry friend. You'll be shocked when you hear the last one. It's something most dog owners do without even realizing it. But before we begin, please like and subscribe. It's a small way to support us. Now let's find out what mistakes you should never make with your dog. Number 15. Skipping out on a solid routine. Did you know that your dog secretly runs on a mental calendar? Without a steady schedule, they're basically left wondering. Wait, is it dinner time or chaos hour? Dogs crave routine because it's their cheat sheet for living in our unpredictable human world. If activities are all over the place, your pup could start chewing up shoes or barking like they're hosting a talk show. Fix it by setting clear times for meals, potty breaks, and playtime. Even consistent wake-up and bedtime hours can keep your dog from turning into a furry ball of stress. Trust me, a little structure makes for a much happier tail wagger. Number 14. Rudely interrupting. Nap time. Waking a sleeping dog isn't just rude, it's asking for trouble. When you startle a snoozing pup, they might react like a grumpy human woken by an alarm clock. Dogs have this thing called a sleep startle reflex, and it's their way of saying, "Excuse me, personal space." This is especially true for dogs with rough pasts, like rescues or strays. If you must wake them, ditch the sneak attack and call their name gently from a safe distance. Teach kids and guests the golden rule: let sleeping dogs snooze in peace, because nobody wants a side eye from their best friend. Number 13. Snatching their favorite toys. People think taking a dog's toy is no big deal, but to your pup, it's basically theft. Imagine someone grabbing your phone mid-scroll. Yeah, it's like that. Dogs form deep attachments to their toys, and yanking one away too early can turn them into little hoarders guarding their stuff. Instead, wait for your dog to lose interest or trade the toy for a treat or something cooler. This way, you're not the bad guy and they still feel in control. Bonus: you avoid turning playtime into a power struggle. Keep it chill and everyone wins. Number 12. Turning the dog park into a circus. Do you think your dog loves the park as much as you love chatting with the other owners? Spoiler alert, not always. A packed dog park can feel like a chaotic rave to your pup, overwhelming and loud. Pay attention to your dog's body language, like tucked tails, panting, or sticking to your side. These are clear signs they're ready to call it quits. Pick quieter times to visit or try smaller parks where your dog can actually relax. Remember, your dog didn't sign up to be the life of the party. Number 11. Forcing awkward small talk with strangers. For a shy dog, meeting strangers feels like being dragged onto a stage for karaoke when they don't know the lyrics. Pushing them into these situations won't help them make friends any faster. If your pup avoids someone or backs away, they're saying, "No thanks, I'm good." Respect that. Let them approach strangers on their terms and toss in a treat or two to sweeten the deal. With a little patience, your dog might warm up, or not, and that's okay too. Forcing the issue only makes them think strangers are scary, not fun. Now, before moving on, we want to know your experience. If you had to pick one thing a dog absolutely can't forgive, what would it be? Share your thoughts in the comments, and let's see if your answer matches the ones on our list. Number 10. Confusing your dog with inconsistent rules. Being inconsistent with your dog's rules is like trying to play a game where the rules change every 5 minutes. If you let your dog on the couch one day and scold them for it the next, they'll have no idea what you actually want. Dogs don't see mixed signals as kindness. They see them as confusion. When rules aren't clear, dogs get nervous and unsure of how to behave. Stick to your boundaries and make sure everyone in the house enforces the same rules. For example, if one person lets them beg at the table, your dog won't understand why it's wrong when you say no. Consistency helps your dog feel safe and confident in their environment. Number 9. Squeezing them with too many hugs. Most people think dogs love hugs, but they actually find it super uncomfortable. When you wrap your arms around your dog, they don't think, "Aw, sweet." They think, "Why am I being trapped right now?" To them, a hug feels more like a dominance move than an act of love. Dogs might tolerate hugs from someone they trust, but too much hugging can make them uneasy or even damage your bond. Instead, show affection in ways they enjoy, like belly rubs, gentle scratches, or just spending time together. Save the hugs for your human friends. Your dog will thank you for it. Number 8. Scolding. Way after the fact. Have you ever scolded your dog only to get a blank stare in return? That's because they have no clue what you're upset about if you wait too long. Dogs live in the moment, so reprimands only work if they happen right after the unwanted action. If you yell at your dog minutes later for chewing your shoe, they'll just think you're randomly mad. Instead, correct the behavior within 30 seconds and keep it calm but firm. Remember that timing is everything when it comes to teaching your dog what's okay and what's not. Number 7. Punishing instead of redirecting. Natural behaviors. Did you know barking, chewing, and digging are completely normal dog behaviors? When you punish these instincts, your dog doesn't understand why you're upset. They're just doing what dogs do. For example, if your dog is chewing the couch, they might be bored or stressed. Instead of scolding, give them something they can chew, like a durable toy. The same goes for barking. Try teaching a quiet command instead of just yelling. Redirecting their energy to appropriate outlets works better than punishment and builds trust. Remember, your dog isn't being bad, they're just being a dog. Number 6. Forgetting to reward your dog's good behavior. Rewarding good behavior is like giving your dog a gold star for being awesome. If you skip the rewards, your dog might stop listening because, hey, what's the point? Dogs thrive on positive reinforcement, so even a small treat or a cheerful good boy makes a big difference. For example, when your dog sits on command, immediately give them praise or a treat. This reinforces the idea that good things happen when they listen to you. If you forget to reward them, they might think following commands isn't worth it. Keep the rewards coming, and you'll have a happy, motivated pup who loves to learn. Number 5. Losing patience during training. Getting frustrated with your dog during training is like slamming a book shut because you didn't finish a page fast enough. It helps no one. Dogs learn best with calm, consistent guidance. If you lose your temper, your dog picks up on it and gets anxious, making it even harder for them to learn. Remember, your dog might understand a command at home but struggle to follow it somewhere new. Patience is the secret sauce here. Repeat commands slowly and reward small progress. If your dog gets stuck, take a break instead of getting upset. A steady, positive approach makes training easier for both of you. Number 4. Punishing your dog with their crate. Do you think your dog would enjoy their crate if it's where they get sent every time they mess up? Probably not. A crate should feel like a cozy retreat, not a timeout zone. If you use it as punishment, your dog will associate it with your anger and start avoiding it altogether. Instead, make the crate a positive space by adding a comfy blanket and rewarding your dog for entering it voluntarily. Use it for rest or travel, never discipline. When your dog feels safe in their crate, it becomes a tool for comfort, not conflict. Number 3. Giving too many commands for one action. People think throwing out extra commands like sit down, sit here, or sit now makes dogs obey faster, but it only confuses them. Dogs need consistency to connect the dots between a word and an action. If you keep switching up the command for the same behavior, your dog won't know what you want. Stick to one clear word, like sit, and use it the same way every time. Overloading them with different phrases makes training harder and slows their progress. Keep it simple, and your dog will respond faster and more confidently. Number 2. Tossing treats in confusing ways. Did you know that tossing treats at odd angles can leave your dog wondering if they're playing fetch or solving a puzzle? Dogs don't always have great aim when it comes to catching food, especially if they have a long snout or poor visibility. Throwing treats where they can't see them leads to frustration and missed rewards. Instead, place treats directly on the ground or hand them to your dog so they know exactly where to find them. This keeps things clear and fun, and your dog gets the reward they worked for. Remember, a treat they can't see doesn't feel like a treat at all. Number 1. Reacting poorly to their affection. Rejecting your dog's affection is like slamming the door on a friend who just wants a hug. When your dog leans on you, nudges you, or licks your hand, they're showing love in their language. If you push them away too often or scold them for being clingy, they'll eventually stop trying. Over time, this can damage your bond and leave your dog feeling confused or unwanted. Instead, welcome their gestures of affection with a pat, a cuddle, or even just a smile. You don't have to let them smother you, but showing appreciation for their love goes a long way. Dogs who feel loved are happier, and so are their humans. By avoiding these mistakes, you can keep your dog happier and more confident. But wouldn't you love to know the signs that prove your dog trusts you completely? So, watch our next video to discover 12 interesting ways your dog shows trust. It will open your eyes to the incredible connection you share with your furry friend.